I'm going to show you how you can invest using the Vanguard platform. This video can be used by anyone, but it is primarily aimed towards beginners. I personally use Vanguard here in the UK to do my investing, so I'm thinking about doing some more videos about information on Vanguard and how to use Vanguard in the future. So yeah, stay tuned for that if you're interested, and subscribe to the channel. So for this video, I will assume that you already have a Vanguard account set up. But if you do want me to do a video talking about how to actually set one up, then let me know and I can definitely look to do that. This video will be more towards people that are looking to start investing, but they're just not sure how to actually utilize Vanguard to do so. For anyone who is new to using Vanguard as an investment platform, then there is something you should know, and that is that there is a minimum investment amount. So when you first sign up to Vanguard, to open your account, you have to either deposit £500 as a one-off payment, or you have to sign up to £100 a month deposits. Now, I'm pretty sure it's easy to cancel these if you did ever want to, but yeah, that's something that you definitely need to be aware of before you begin investing. This means if you are new to using Vanguard to invest, you have to be willing to either do the £500 one-off payment, or you have to be willing to do £100 a month. If you can't afford this, then please do not invest, and instead save your money and then get ready to invest in the future, or alternatively, use a different platform that doesn't require the minimum deposit amount. Let's say you're new to Vanguard and you've just opened your account and you decide to go for the 500 one-off payment option. Now you need to decide whether you want to invest that £500 into one fund, or whether you want to split that £500 into a couple or a few different funds. I would say that putting the whole £500 into one fund like the S&P 500 or the FTSE 100 is your easiest option, because if you opt to put it into multiple funds, you will have to then work out how much each share of a certain fund is, because with Vanguard you cannot buy fractional shares. More on that in a bit. If, however, you have already made a previous investment with Vanguard, then you would have already satisfied the minimum deposit amount. This means that any new investment with the same account, you don't need to then re-satisfy that minimum investment amount. However, you can still only buy whole shares. Let me make this a little bit clearer. So with Vanguard, and it's slightly different on other platforms, but with Vanguard you can only buy whole shares at a time. There are some things on Vanguard that you can buy as fractional shares, but when we're looking at the typical ETFs that this video is mainly focused on, you can only buy whole shares. This can become a little bit annoying if, for example, you only had £30 and that's what you wanted to invest in an ETF, and that ETF costs £120 for one share. It can get a little bit annoying, but Vanguard is very, very low in its costs, so there really are pros and cons. Anyway, this means that before you begin investing, you need to take note of how much it's going to cost to buy a share of whatever you're interested in. So I might as well record my screen on my Vanguard account and actually show you how to do this. Okay, so once you've logged onto your Vanguard account, you will see this page here. And it's quite easy to see how much one share of a particular ETF that you're interested in costs. So what you can do is you can click what we offer here at the top. If you know which category to find the one you're interested in, then just click in the category, but we'll just go to full list of funds. And then we will scroll down and we will find the one we're interested in. So I'm just gonna pick the S&P 500 ETF. So you can click on that and it should bring up the overall page. And as you can see here, it gives you the market price as of today. So to buy one share of the S&P 500 ETF today, it's going to cost £60.66p. So what this means is that if you want to invest in the S&P 500, the lowest amount that you can invest is £60.66p, because that is the price of one share. And as I said, Vanguard does not let you buy fractional shares. So you can't buy 0.4 of a share. You can only buy one share, two shares, three shares, and so on. Okay, so now we know that, let's look at how to physically buy investments on Vanguard. So I'll first cover how to buy an investment that you don't already own, and then we'll look at how to buy more of an investment that you do already own. And as I said before, I will be assuming that you already have a Vanguard account and you've already satisfied that minimum deposit amount. There are a few different buttons that you can press, as in a few different routes that you can get to the same page, but let's just go with the way that I do and that I know. So you again go to what we offer at the top of the screen, and you can click if you know which category the ETF or the fund that you're interested in sits in. I'm going to go into ETFs, and I'm going to pick one that I don't already have any of. So I will just I'll pick this FTSE All World ETF. That is something that I don't already have. So you can either select this tick box here and then use the invest now option, the big red button, or you can click through like we did before, find out a little bit more about it, and then again the invest now option will be at the bottom. So let's tick that and we will click invest now. Now I'm just going to remove this one here because we don't actually need that. So let me clear that. We will just add this one again. So FTSE All World, invest now. Then you'll get this pop up, and that is just asking you to confirm that you've picked the one that you're actually interested in. So let's just check FTSE All World ETF. Yep, that's the one. So continue to purchase. Now you will get the option of which account would you like to top up. So I will select my ISA because I want to use my ISA to do this investment. And now it gives you some buying options. So the two buying options you have through Vanguard is to purchase your fund, your investment at the next available price, or you can purchase any ETF live. So if you pick the next available price, it may take 2 or 3 days to go through, and whatever day it goes through is the price you'll be paying it at. So for example, if we invest in this ETF that we've just picked, the price today may be £52 per share, but it might take a couple of days to actually confirm the purchase. So 2 days time, it might confirm it, but at that time, it may be £54 a share. So if you do click on this option, that is a risk that you'll be willing to take. However, it is free. If you pick the live price, you will buy it in lifetime. So you will buy it today, now at whatever price it's at. However, they will charge you £7.50 per time doing that, per trade. In my opinion, I would always suggest buying through the next available price, because in my opinion, if you're buying an ETF, the price is really not going to change an awful lot in 2 or 3 days, especially not to make it worth £7.50. So yeah, I would definitely stick to the next available price. So once you've picked how you wish to purchase your fund, whether it's next available price or live price, you then need to decide actually how you're going to pay for that. So you'll have the option of either using your cash available in your Vanguard account, or you can use your direct debit card, So it will tell you how much cash you have in your Vanguard account. So for me, I have currently £21.03. If that's not enough, you can top that up. I'll make a whole separate video about how to do that. Or, as I said, you can use your debit card. So let's just click continue. And now it's saying, it's confirming the fund that you've picked, and it's asking you how much you want to buy. So, as I said, you can only buy whole shares. You can't buy fractional shares. So this is the point in which you would have needed to have noted down how much one share is or how much 2 shares are. So I'm not going to continue with this because I don't actually want to purchase this, and I don't know how much a share is, but I did make a purchase. I did make a purchase of an ETF yesterday. So what I'll do is I'll share some screenshots now so you can see how this actually pans out once you've put in how much you want to buy and you go ahead and you buy that. So yesterday when I came to purchase an ETF, I was purchasing the FTSE Developed Europe excluding the UK ETF. One share of that, I think it was around £31-ish per share, and I only wanted to buy one share. However, as you can see here, I put £33 in. Now, if you are going to purchase through the next available price, I would always advise you to put in slightly more than the price of 1 share or 2 shares, however many you're buying, because it can change. So you might purchase it today and it's £31, but just putting a couple more pounds in will just give you a bit of leeway. If the price does go up, by a couple of pounds. It's unlikely to go up more than that, but yeah, it just covers you. So you're not going to lose the money. It's going to go back into your cash available. So don't worry about that. So once I put in the £33 to buy my 1 share, I then followed the arrows through and it asked me how I would like to fund my payment of £33. I could have chose debit card, but I went with available cash because at the time I did have £52.86 available. So I selected that option and then I clicked continue. And then you'll get the option just to check everything through and hit submit. Once you've done that, it will come up showing that you've got a pending order. And that sometimes can take a few days to actually process, but I remember this yesterday took all of about an hour and a half, so it can be really quick. So I actually did pay the price I thought I was going to pay, and not the 33, I paid 31. But anyway, I would just put a little bit more just to make sure, as I just mentioned. So now we've covered how to buy a fund that you don't already own. Let's look at how you would buy more of a fund that you do own. So you just go back to your home screen, which is the one I've got here, and you can click investments on the left hand side, and this will bring up your current investments. So what you'll get the option to do is have a look at which investment you want to add more of. And let's just say I want to add more to the FTSE 100. You click the 3 little dots to the right and you've got this option of top up, and that just means to top up your investment, so to buy more. So let's click on that. Now this page is saying, please note you already do own some FTSE 100 index unit trust accumulation, blah, blah, blah. That's not a problem. It just is, it's just telling you, are you sure you want to buy more of this fund because you do already own it, in case you made a mistake, but that's absolutely fine. We do want to, so let's click next. Oh, sorry, you have to actually physically find it again and add it. So I will just find the FTSE 100, here it is. Once again, you'll need to know how much a share is. This is not how much a share is, I'm just putting this in to show you what happens. Once you know that you've added the right amount, you can again click payment method, select how you wish to buy it. Do you wish to do the next available price or a live price? Again, recommend next available price, so you're not having to pay that £7.50 extra. Then pick how you're funding it, whether it's cash available on your Vanguard or you want to pay directly from your debit card. Follow it all the way through as before, and then you will have purchased more of a fund that you already own. Right, so that wraps up this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you learned something from this video. If perhaps before you were not quite sure how to use Vanguard to invest, I really hope you now know more. If you are interested in seeing more upcoming videos about how to utilize the Vanguard platform and information surrounding that, then definitely hit that subscribe button and they will be coming soon. Go and check out all my other videos on this channel surrounding personal finance, because I really want to make personal finance information more accessible to everyone out there. Also, go and follow me over on Instagram at Haleys_hacks. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Give it a like if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next video.